Well, I decided to make another Benny rant. So, today's episode of Benny Rant, we're going to talk about mental health. I want to make it like a quick disclaimer. Nothing bad, but I am aware of, I've seen friends who are depressed. I've seen friends who are lonely and all that. For me, that's where I lie. I lie in the lonely aspect. It's not necessarily that I don't have friends. It's not because of that. It's more of my friends don't have time just like me, and as a result, we never get a chance to hang out a lot. And I found out that not having many people to talk to, like in real life, and just hanging out and all that, can get pretty lonely. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's weird because again, do I have friends? Yes, but most of them are like Discord. Like they're like in different places. They don't live near me. I don't got friends that lives near me. So mentally, it kind of hurts to see sometimes that I'll see my friends having a great time, and I'll be happy for them, and it'll be a great time. And this happens constantly. My friends are usually achieving something. I'm always there to congratulate them. I'm always there to be happy for them. The only sucky part is that I wish I was in there in person to congratulate them instead of just texting it, because they have friends that can go out there and actually congratulate them and say, hey, good job, man, I'm proud of you, and then give them a hug and all that. I don't got that ability that much. Now, granted, next week I will be hanging out one of my best friends, and that's amazing. And that's what I need. That's something that I needed, because for the past year or so, since my birthday, it's been just me. It's been just me. I've only hung out with my friend like once, and that was it. And it showed me that it reminded me how I'm at a point in my life where I am going to just be busy. I'm at a point in my life where majority of the time is work, streaming, clean the house, repeat. That's gonna be my life for a long time, and it's okay. But it would have been a lot better knowing that I have friends near me. So anytime I finish work, I do the work stuff just so I can hang out with my friends or do my hobby basically. But I can't do that. Can't really do that much, and it sucks. It really does, And I've also been just at that point of just trying to lose weight and all, and I made some good progress, but again, it's like you really wish that there's someone out there that sees it, someone out there that can actually take the moment and see it, and yeah, it's kind of like at a point now in my life where I don't know, like I don't want to say it, but when I wake up every day, I'm not proud about what I see. I always feel like I can look better, I can feel better, I can act better every day. And despite really not, because the idea is like, this isn't like me doing anything bad or anything. It's just that you have that mental doubt and you like thinking like maybe what you're doing right now isn't good enough for people. But at the same time, it's like it's not like what you're doing isn't bad. It's just like what you're doing or is bad. Like it's not like what you're doing is bad. It's just what you're doing is, you know, nobody really sees it. And it's weird because there's a lot of things that I would, because I don't, because it comes to another thing. You don't want to gloat about it either. Like you don't want to tell people that you have achieved certain things because you don't want to look like an attention seeker. So you kind of just sit there and kind of like listen, kind of like just talk about something else because you don't want to talk about yourself. That's why I'm like, you don't want to talk about yourself, but at the same time, you kind of wish somebody will ask you, at times like, "You doing all right? Are you doing okay? What'd you do today?" or something like that. But it doesn't happen most of the time. But I've been more. But again, I've been lucky enough to have that moment happen a lot when I do talk to people. It does feel nice, but there was a point and there has been times where it's kind of just been just me, and sometimes when I talk to somebody, I tend to ask myself, am I good enough? Am I am I worth the acknowledgement that people are giving me, or am I just am I just lucky, and do I have to wait for? And that's another thing. My biggest worry is just waiting for that day where all of a sudden those said friends will stop hanging out with me, even though I feel like at some point, at a certain point, it's proven that I will never be alone. I still tend to have that worry, like maybe I might end up alone. Maybe it'll just be me and my me, myself, and I. And I've always mentally prepared for it, knowing that it's gonna be lonely, it's gonna be sad, but it's definitely been a mental draining of just like the negativity kind of reminding me like maybe I'm just not worth it. But at the same time, it's like it's not to a point where I it's not to a certain point like it's like I say this and I just keep walking, but I just hope that mentally and all that I feel a lot better. Like I want to be the best version of myself physically, and I want to be the best version of myself mentally to a point that I can actually look at the mirror for one moment, and just say, I like what I see. I don't have to love it. I just want to enjoy what I see in the mirror. There were certain points where I felt that, but then it would just kind of go away quickly. But I want to make it like a permanent thing where I do appreciate what I see in the mirror. So yeah, that's my Benny rant.